And on the earnings front, names like Tapestry, Trex, CarMax, and Elf all fell big on earnings, taking the XRT down for the week. For more on the consumer, let's bring in Telsey Advisory Group CEO Dana Telsey. Dana, these University of Michigan consumer confidence numbers 3 weeks before Black Friday don't feel great. So can the luxury consumer save the season?
Well, thank you for having me, John. And I agree, they don't feel great. When you see numbers hitting the lows on consumer sentiment, there's nothing to rave about. But yes, we are seeing the luxury consumer and that upper middle and luxury consumer spending. You look at the sales results yesterday that you had from Tapestry and Ralph Lauren, that was encouraging. However, this government shutdown definitely puts a damper on that lower to middle income consumer, and the K-shaped economy that we have is only widening at the edges. We certainly need to see an improvement in the step up of that lower to middle income consumer, while the higher end, it seems like the strength that they have, you look at the stock market and the resiliency there, they're continuing to spend on newness and differentiation.
Volume-wise, there's a lot of non-luxury stuff that needs to sell relative to how much luxury stuff there is in Q4. So thinking about inventories and the positioning of these various companies, how good are you feeling about how lean they're running, given the uncertainty about how prospective buyers feel?
I think overall the inventory levels appear to be in good shape. Remember, some inventories have been brought in a little bit early in order to be able to manage the tariff impact that's out there. That's going to be the headwind in the first half of 26, managing the margins against higher costs. When you think about the holiday season, one fewer day, I'm not seeing promotions go off the rails lately. You're heading into Black Friday in just a couple of weeks, and you're not seeing a pickup in promotions. And also, think about Amazon Prime Day in October. It was solid, but it wasn't off the rails there either in terms of strength. I think you're seeing that lower income consumer focus on the necessities and the value pricing that they're looking for.
Yeah, you just said the word, and that I want to hone in on here, and that is value. We've seen it within restaurants. What are we seeing within retailers in terms of that perception of value? What constitutes value, and who are the winners in that environment?
When you're thinking of value, what constitute value? It is brand and price. The off-prices are who constitute value, along with the Walmarts of the world and the Costcos of the world that constitute value. That's where you'll see consumers navigating towards. Because the other thing you're not seeing many retailers experience such weakness that there's a watch list. Look at the results that you had from the retail real estate landlords, whether it's the Simons of the world, the Tangers of the world. They're still seeing strength in leasing from value players in particular.